What's going on, everybody? I haven't made a video like this in a while. Probably like about 2 years ago I made a video called my welding setup. I have a lot of you guys ask what I use for like a welder and all kinds of stuff, so I thought I'd just give you guys a little update. If some of you guys remember, this is the Fronius Magic Wave 230i. This machine is awesome. I love this thing. They sent this to me last year, so I got it last year in November. So before I've mentioned it in my videos and stuff and showed you guys and like plugged it a little bit, but before I recommended it to you guys, I wanted to actually put it through its paces, right? Like when you get it, I mean, I hope a new machine will be good, right? So like how much can you tell how good it's gonna be in the first time you get it out of the package? Like it should be good. So I put it through its paces. I've had this thing for a year and I have done a bunch of work with this thing. Any type of welding related project you've seen, we're using this baby right here. The cage, the manifolds, everything, all the fab work and everything was done with this right here. This thing is very complex, so if you are new, it is kind of overwhelming. It's definitely like it's not just like I mean, you can use it as a hobbyist machine for sure. It's definitely more of a professional unit. That being said, it is complex, but also they make the interface really easy to navigate and use. So it's not too bad to use. It's really simple to use. You could just set it up and let's go through the windows and not mess with any of like the background settings, and this machine will weld fantastic. So I just wanted to give you guys a rundown really quick on the setup. I'm not gonna lie though, when I first got it, I did have issues with the water cooler. It wasn't their issue, it was my issue. I tried to put my old CK torch on here that I had used with my old water cooled setup before, and I had only ran distilled water through that and it was really old, and so I think there was some type of blockage or restriction in it. I got a new one and it is solid, good to go, and I have zero issues with it. I love this machine. I have their Bluetooth pedal with it as well. It doesn't make any sense to me either because I haven't replaced the batteries in it at all. I got it a year ago. I used the shit out of it and I still replaced the batteries in the foot pedal. I don't even know if it has batteries. It has to have batteries. And it's nice too because I leave it on and it just shuts off by itself if it's not being used. So it's really nice. The one thing I don't like about it, which I don't even know if you can say I don't like it, is it takes forever to turn on. That's really not a big deal. All the machines take a while to turn on. It's just part of how it goes. This is their little weld cart as well. It came with brackets to like bolt the welder to the cart. I don't know what happened to mine. Mine got damaged in shipping, so I'm just using a ratchet strap to hold it on there. It works really well. I like it a lot because I can take this and I have this really long extension cord and I can move it all over the shop wherever I need it. It's really nice. I also got this is a CK Worldwide Superflex. This is their water-cooled version. Of course, this is, I believe it's a 20. It's really nice. It's like a 25-footer. It works really well with this machine. It was all brand new and I had no issues with it once I put the new torch on there. It's got a flex head as well. The torch this thing comes with, I mean, you can use it, but it is very big. It's definitely more of a European style. So this thing's booting up. As you can hear, it cycles the cooler and then it shuts off. So now this thing is all booted up. I just wanted to show you guys like through the little windows and stuff. So it's really simple. It's like upslope. I don't even use it. I just turn it off. I don't really like that. This is main amperage. And then it goes to downslope. I have the downslope on just because it's nice to have it taper out a little bit. End current, this is all whatever you want. Tungsten diameter, what polarity you're on, you know, like to click it, you just push the button in and then move it, and it's super simple to do. Yeah, it's really that simple. Like if you're a noob and you want a really nice machine, it's easy to use this, but if you also are more experienced and you want to play with more settings, like obviously this isn't hard to figure out. This is gas flow. It really depends on what you're doing, but like you can do all kinds of stuff with this thing. Like I'm not gonna make a whole technical video on it, but like you can do, this one has a Pulse Pro package. Like you can literally do 10,000 hertz. Can't really see it because it doesn't want to pick up the LCD screen. This thing will do 10,000 hertz, which is like, I don't know. I mean, we could do it for fun, but it's not gonna sound very good. Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy stuff you can do with this. You can change the waveform and everything on it. I'm not gonna make a whole technical video on it. There is a lot of videos out there that people have already made full technical videos on it, breaking down the machine. I'm not gonna do that. It's a really great machine. I prefer it over other welders. I've had a lot of issues with other welders and never had an issue with this thing once. What I love about this too, when we got it, it comes with a whole like expanded like schematic of the machine. So what's really nice is like other people, I'm not gonna mention, it's a similar color to this one, but it's a way cheaper unit. you can't just replace like one of the boards or one of the parts. They replace the whole stack, the whole welder. So it doesn't make any sense. This one's super easy. If you break a part and you know how to like, literally replacing boards is really simple. So you just take it apart. It's super easy to take apart and fix it if say something does happen. So that's what I really like about this too, because let's face it, no matter how expensive, how nice it is, it's always gonna break. At some point it's gonna break, and it makes a big difference on how easy it is to fix it. That's at least in my book. So I love that about this machine. Everything is super heavy duty on it. The ground is heavy duty on it. The TIG torch is heavy duty on it. Everything's super nice that it comes with. And it's a great unit. If you're looking for some nice welding stuff, I highly recommend them. You're not going to be disappointed. Before I move on and start on this titanium, just wanted to show you guys the cups I've been using. These are the SPW cups, as you can see. This one's just barely surviving and holding on. I broke this a while ago, and I got it zip tied together. It actually still works really good. I'm waiting on the replacements to show up. I got some number 20s. This is a number 18. My go-to is a number 18 or a 20, and then I also have a number 12 that I love from them as well. In my opinion, they make the best cups. I've used other ones, and I feel like the SPW ones still give you the better coverage. So with that being said, let's get started with this titanium fender exit for Carlos's Integra. I'm really excited for it. I just got to put the manifold on, and then we will get to drilling holes in nice body panels. Stuff that I love.
Down, and sometimes it'll try to die, especially on these Coral 80s.
Watching old Derek hit slower than you. I get sidetracked real freaking easy. I've been noticing, like, I just wanted to watch the video, and what I was gonna do was how I put this video on and listen to it while I'm working. What always turns into end up just watching the video instead of working. So anyways, I'm gonna try to get going. It's gonna be a late night here. I'm just hanging out, just chilling. I just get really excited for this titanium stuff, and like this setup, I'm really happy. I know it doesn't look very clean yet, but this thing is gonna be super clean compared to what it used to be, and I'm really excited for it. So check it out. Check it out. I got the turbo on and the manifold on. Everything's all bolted on. It's tight. It's not loose or anything, so that way we don't have any slop or anything like that. I do have the gaskets on, so that way it's all good to go. I'm gonna start by hole sawing through here, and then I'm going to hole saw through the fender as well. I want to try to make this all one piece here. I don't want to have to add like an extra V-band here to help like get this to fit better, but it's gonna end up somewhere in here. Is a 3-inch piece of exhaust. I'm gonna end up using, I think, a 4-inch hole saw, or I think I have a 3 3/4. If I have that, I'm gonna use that. I don't like to make them like too tight, because then there's not like a lot of room for slop, and then of course after you weld it, it distorts a little bit, and then it doesn't fit perfect in the hole. So I'm gonna get my hole saw, and we're gonna get started. So I went and got a 3 5/8 hole saw, and now comes the fun part, the part that I love doing, drilling big old holes in some nice body parts. So we're gonna hole saw through the inside of the engine bay first, and then I'm gonna, once that's through, I'm gonna end up coming through here and coming through the fender. So it's gonna be a little bit of an ordeal to get them to kind of line up right, but we'll figure it out, I guess, as we go. One down. All right, so I drilled my pilot hole from the backside here to try to get the holes to line up as perfect as possible. It's like a double layer through the like unibody right here, and then trying to get it through here is like all different. So I'm sure it's gonna be all kinds of fun trying to actually run it through here. This thing has definitely been repainted sometime, and it looks like it has like Bondo or something all over it. So no matter what you do, like the paint is gonna crack. But to try to help it, I like to put blue tape around it so it doesn't like burn it too much when you go through the hole saw. Just kind of be nice to it. So yeah, I'm gonna blue tape around here, and then we'll hole saw through this side, and then hopefully they're decently lined up so we can run the titanium through it. Check it out. So I got a little too focused, and I forgot to film this for you guys, but I got, basically what I did right is I kind of just took these pie cuts and eyeballed them in here to get like a good angle this way, to bring it over this way. So I just ended up tacking 4 of these pieces together of the pie cuts, just kind of eyeballing it, and then I tacked together 3 more pieces, so that way I can get like a good measurement. And then I also have just like a piece of tube in here that's super long, just to help me figure out like where it kind of needs to go and how much straight I need here, because the other one is actually pretty simple to figure out how much straight I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure from here to here. Actually, it might be better like this, maybe. It's kind of hard. It sometimes feels like I wish I was like an octopus and had like a bunch of hands. So like it looks about 3 7/8 long. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this piece of titanium, mock it up, and kind of see if I'm good. And then if I am good, I'll tack it to this piece here, and then we can go about figuring out how long the other piece needs to be, and then we can figure out how it needs to be clocked, mark it all up, tack it, put it in here, see if it fits, and then we'll get to welding today. There you go, just like that. See, I forgot to record for you guys again. Tacking the big piece of straight on there. And then I lost the clamp. Check it out, just like that. There you have it. We got this titanium fender exit all tacked up. I'm really happy with it. I actually kind of realized I kind of goofed a little bit. I only ordered 102 bung, which I think this one needs 2. I don't remember if, I don't know, maybe it only needs 1, I'm not sure, but I think it might need 2. But anyways, we got it all done on there. I can order another bung, it's no big deal. So right now it is just a little up. This actually isn't the right clamp for it. I need to look for it or order the right one. But obviously we got some room in there to play with it. Like this one, like when you go to tighten it down, it just does weird things. But it works really good. I'm really happy with that. Just leave it out like that. No, I'll probably like come here and like leave it like a 1/2 inch out, but then follow the contour of the fender just so it looks really good. But for now I can leave that on there, that extra piece on there, and weld it because this thing for sure is going to distort and pull and move. So even though I'll be welding this, it's going to change a little bit. So hopefully it still fits really well. We don't have to like cut it apart afterwards and modify it. But yeah, we're ready to go ahead and start welding it. I'll add the O2 bung on it later. So after about 3 days of waiting for my TIG cups to show up, well, I mean, they had shown up, they had said they've been delivered. The Postal Service lost them, and I don't know, I keep trying to call them, they don't answer. I'm over it, I just want to weld this damn exhaust up and move on with my life. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the old trusty broken SPW. We're gonna see, as long as it's still silvery and gold, it's gonna be fine. It works great on stainless, but that does not mean it's gonna work good on titanium. So we're gonna see that really quick. So you can see we got it all tacked up. I actually have this dammed off, so this might look a little weird. So I have it capped here. I have the actual purge running into like about here, so I don't have to purge all this extra tube. Just makes it a little bit easier. I'm gonna try to purge this probably like almost 25 CFH to start, let it fill up pretty good, and then I'll probably turn it down to like 20 or 20. I might leave it at 25. We'll see. As long as it's not blowing out of the welds, as it shouldn't, I'm gonna leave it at 25 so I get a really nice purge on the stuff because it is exhaust stuff. So let's go ahead and get to welding. Alright guys, so I'm not exactly sure where I left off, but we did get this thing all polished up. It looks really good. It's going to be hard for the camera to pick it up, but it definitely isn't like a crazy polish, but it looks way better than what it did. And then the other O2 bung finally came in, so I'm going to go ahead and mark where the O2 bungs are going to go. And then also cut this here and make it kind of like flush, but stick out a little bit. And then we will weld the titanium bungs on there, and then we're going to get the color in this thing. So I just finished up coloring the titanium. Wasn't going to show you guys exactly how I do it because it is kind of like my secrets. I mean, it's not really a secret. If you look up how to anodize titanium, you can figure it out. So I got it outside because nothing really shows like the glory of this color better than the sunlight. So let me show you guys what it looks like here really quick. Also, don't forget, shout out to Fronius. Thank you guys for hooking me up with the welder and stuff, and put it through its paces. And the machine is awesome. So if you guys ever need any welding equipment, definitely go check out Fronius. You won't be disappointed. Now let's get to the titanium piece. There you guys go, man. I really like working with this titanium. It's so cool, just like the colors and just how it is, and like it's just so weird to me. Like, I don't know, this titanium is really fun to work with. Yeah, I don't know if this is actually going to stay this color because it is an actual fender exit and it's going to get hot, so like the color might change, but we still had fun coloring it, and hope you guys thought it was cool. So that is going to wrap up this video. We made the fender exit for Carlos's Integra, and I got to show you guys my welding setup and give a little shout out to Fronius. Those dudes over there are awesome. And yeah, be sure to look forward for more videos. Don't really know if I'll do more welding videos, but I might have some more stuff coming from some sponsorship stuff. And yeah, so if you guys support them, they support me, and it's all awesome. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.